Good morning! Okay, so today's Friday, which means that yesterday is when the video that for last week should have been posted, which I didn't post it. But it's okay. We're working on it. It's going to be posted today. I'm sorry for the delay. But anyways, it's 4th of July. So it's a Friday and we're all hanging out together. So today's going to be a little bit of a busy day, maybe even a busy weekend, but it might be slow at the same time, so I'm not sure. Right now, we got the boys. These are Eli and Dewey. These are Evan's siblings. And we're going to go swimming, and I brought my bag of crochet stuff, so hopefully I can knock out a lot of red. Fourth of July firework haul. We got all of this for 75 bucks.
That is a really good deal. You think about it?
There's tons of fireworks. There's tons of little fireworks like firecrackers, Roman candles, sprinklers, poppers, grenades. There's a lot.
Sprinklers?
Or what are they called?
Sparklers.
Sparklers. Like this. Oh, jumper it! Honey.
Those are actual fireworks.
Guys, is your hands okay?
That one is.
Is my face okay? Evan. Ooh, Evan. Yeah, no one expected it to go that fast. Okay, so I just got done crocheting 2 more of the red ones. Now we have 5 in total, so we just need 3 more, which is insane. But we're gonna let some fireworks now because it's the 4th of July.
Hey, baby. Hey, we're back. There's 2. Good
I'm gonna try. Boom.
40% off on the starter kits. And they remove your initial first.
You don't want to encourage it, do you?
Good bugs.
Yeah, what a bug she means.
Okay, so today is calm, reset, chill day, get stuff done. I do not have work today because I work this Saturday. But yeah, so I'm cleaning up the house right now. I'm doing laundry. I have a bunch to go fold and put away. Right now I'm putting away all the dishes. And then I'm just gonna continue to work on the house a little bit, pick up everything that I need to pick up. And then Bentley and I, he's not even awake yet, which is only 9:30, but then Bentley and I are going to go to a neighboring town to go to the store. And what store you may be asking? The pet store and Hobby Lobby. 2 of my most favorite stores, but also one of the most dangerous stores I could possibly walk into, financially wise. Also, I have a dentist appointment today. If you watched last week's video, you know why. But I have a fitting to do, or something scheduled for my implants today at 3:45. So I gotta hurry up, clean up the house, and then we gotta get to going.
There is a life I lead.
Look at this sock that he's wearing.
Hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. Doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow. Somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole?
Alright, we're finally heading out after cleaning everything. My car's a mess. That's the next thing that we need to clean up. Okay, so Ben and I are headed to the store right now. I think we're gonna go to Lowe's, the pet store, Sam's Club, and Hobby Lobby. Which sounds like a lot of money, so I'm not sure if we're gonna go to all of those places, but 110% we have to go to the pet store. Let me tell you why. So Lizzie, I had to go get her some more lights yesterday because 2 of them went out, and she only has like 3. One's like her heat lamp, and then one is a her UVB lamp. Lights yesterday, I bought her all the lights that she needs, except one of them doesn't have a fixture because I got her like the T.5 or something like that hood lamp. So it's really nice, except this pet store that I went to yesterday didn't have the actual hood, and I tried getting it delivered to our apartment, but that did not work out. So we're actually having to go there. So yeah, I really want to go to Lowe's to see if I can find a plant because our baby crested geckos, they just have like a stick in there with some moss and grass or like dirt and stuff, but they don't actually have a lot to climb on. So I really want to get them a really nice plant because whenever they lived in the smaller terrarium before this one, they loved their plant and they were in a bromeliad. So maybe we'll find another one, maybe we'll find something different, I'm not sure, but I want to look for something. We might not get something, but I want to look. And then the other 2 that I don't know for sure if I'm going to go to are Hobby Lobby and Sam's Club. Reason being is because I would need to go to Hobby Lobby because I have 2.5 more bread squares to finish, and I'll be like actually done with all that I have. And these videos need to keep coming out. So I really need to get this project done. So I need to go get the other skeins of yarn that are needed to finish this project. But I don't know if I'm going to get it right now just because it's kind of expensive. So I'm hoping when we go to Hobby Lobby, they're going to be on sale. And if the yarn is on sale, then I will get it. But if it is not, we will wait, and I'll just come out with different types of videos. And then for Sam's Club, we really need toilet paper, paper towels, and like Tide Pods, like dishwashing and stuff. So I think I'm going to go to Sam's Club and just get it all at once in bulk, and then maybe find like other type of like snacks and stuff like Evan's lunch. But I don't know. We're just going to look around. Okay, so we're here at Hobby Lobby, but I got to get something real quick before we go in. To make sure that I knew exactly what colors I was using, I wrote everything down. I'm so thankful that I did that. I gotta get my little piece of paper that says all of the colors. Here they are. And I also gotta get a bunch of blacks today too. Guess what?
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. Doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart won't show.
Alrighty, so Billy and I just left Hobby Lobby. I got all my yarn, and I'm actually pretty proud of myself. It was only $38. Well, actually it was $34 because I got 2 other things, but that's pretty freaking good. Well, that's pretty good considering I'm pretty sure I bought all this yarn when it wasn't on sale before. So it was like 60 or 90 or something like that. It was a lot.
Somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, Yeah, you carry me like I am gold. Wait, hold on. Me together, take me back where I've been.
Okay, we went to Lowe's as well. I did not film any of that because I was on the phone with Evan. He was trying to ask me to help him buy something, and it took forever to find the freaking thing that he needed. We found it, it's okay. And then I came home and I was oh, by the way, my phone died, so I couldn't record anyways, or I would have filmed this whole process. I think I promise. But yes, I redid everybody's enclosures. I think they're thriving right now. They're so happy. I will show you that when I go home, but right now we are at the dentist for my appointment. So let's do that. Then we're gonna go home, make dinner, clean up. I got a lot to do still, and I'm so excited. God is good. Alright, I'm back from my dentist appointment, and I'm in my bedroom. Well, not my bedroom, but my craft animal room. I'm gonna give you a little bit of tour from everybody's enclosures. Keep in mind, they're not absolutely perfect, but they're pretty freaking close. Here is my Lizzie. This is her enclosure. It's just a 40-gallon tank right now. But yeah, so 40-gallon tank. We got her little stuff over here, her little food bowl. She's been eating some lettuce and stuff like that. And I gave her a ton of bugs yesterday. I gave her a feast because I felt like I had been neglecting her because her light's been off. So I just felt really bad for her. And so I gave her literally a feast last night. But besides that, we got this new light, this new heating lamp here. It's a really, really good heating lamp. I've actually went and bought one yesterday for $51. And then I went and bought a different one today for $20. And the $20 one is like top tier. And the other one was actually just a heat emitter. I'm well aware I need so much stuff for her just to make her house perfect, because that is my absolute goal, to just make my animals literally the happiest that they could possibly be. And honestly, with this crested gecko tank, I think I'm achieving it. I'm almost I'm pretty freaking close. We added a ton of new plants today. Okay, I say ton, we just added 3, but it makes it look like a little jungle in there. And I don't know if I have any before or after pictures, because honestly I was very embarrassed of the before, and I just know I needed to get some more of these plants. But it's so good. I love it so much. They love it so much. They're just so happy now. So freaking happy, and I'm so happy. Bam! Look at it! Oh my gosh! Their enclosure is definitely my most favorite enclosure ever, just because it's so big and you can do so much more in it and put a lot of big plants in it, and it just is I love it so much. Moving on to the baby crested geckos. Now this enclosure, let me tell you, it has just been upgraded and upgraded. Not that much, but yeah. So basically, when I first got these babies, I put them in that itty bitty enclosure. I think it was 2.5 gallons or something very small. Yeah, I was like, I don't want them to adapt to this enclosure and get too small, not actually grow to their full potential. So I'm gonna give them a bigger space to thrive in. I'm gonna get them better plants, because that bromeliad that I put in there before, it was actually a dying one that I had in their parents' one. So I was like, they just need an upgrade in total. So we got them in this enclosure. It's 12 by 18 inches. I believe that's what all 4 of these are. And I love it so much. Okay, next one on this bottom shelf is my boy Gus. Now I did something itty bitty minor changes to his enclosure. Do not mind his water. He likes to crawl in the ground and then get into his water. So there's a lot of substrate in there. I need to clean it out. I'm aware. Don't you dare. So the other thing that I did for him was I put this little snake plant in there. And the reason I put it in here is because, like I said, there was a lot going on everywhere. But the bottom, it didn't really have a lot going on the bottom, and everywhere else did. It looked very bad in here. It was definitely not going to fit in there. I took it from Gus's And Louis Bugs, it's not gonna fit in there either. So his, it had to work in there, and I think it looks pretty good. Does it look perfect? And a little out of place, yes, but it's okay. Like I said, I took it from Gus's because I actually gave Gus a new plant today. Gus's enclosure is the only enclosure that I have that has like literally no sticks or nothing to climb on. Wait, I added another one of these beautiful plants. I don't know what it's called. You guys probably do. I have no idea, but I think it's just gorgeous. I love the big leaves on it. I also kept his vines in there because since he has nothing to like actually climb on. Last but not least, Louis. So Louis's enclosure, I have struggled with, like tossed and turned with for a hot minute now, and I'm just now to the point where I like it. Today, actually putting this plant, I believe that this is the perfect plant. God is so good. I'm so blessed and thankful, but I like have hated Louis' enclosure for forever now. I think it looks great, and I added this big beautiful plant, and I found a lot of these plants, like this type of plants, they grow so good in these enclosures, like they thrive. Okay, I think I said last but not least, and I was wrong. This is last but not least. So this is my baby girl Deb. Okay, also peepa plant that I bought for the big crested geckos, and it's not gonna fit in their enclosure, so I don't know what to do with it. And it really needs to be repotted. So Deb is my beautiful fancy leopard gecko. She's an albino fancy leopard gecko, actually. So she's kind of sitting in the dark right now because I gotta figure out something about the lighting. She used to stay on the shelves beside Gus, except she can't anymore because I put the baby crested geckos in the bigger enclosure that need to stay under there. So now I don't know what to do for her exactly. I have some more of the lights that I use for their enclosures, and I can just put like one strap here, like one strand of light here. But I don't know if I need to do that or not because I don't want it to be too bright for her. But I do love her enclosure. Let me show you what it looks like, and let me show you why I think it might be okay if she has it. But honestly, I don't think that this is the plan that we're gonna go for. Okay, so I got this new plant for her today. So she is included in the plant in the rebuild of everybody's enclosure. So she has like some succulents, arid plants, all that jazz. She did have one right here, but it died. I think I overwatered it, but I don't know. Let's pray that all these last. All of these ones are pretty good so far. But yeah, so over here, she has her cool side, and this goes all the way deep down to the end of this thick substrate. And she has her heating mat right here, which is kind of hot. And then that is stuck to this side. It kind of fell off whenever I moved it, but anyways. So yeah, she's down in this end right now, and I could pull her out, honestly. Let's see if we can get her. Sometimes she like hisses, you know how they do, but she's, oh my gosh, she just tried to bite me. There she is. There's my pretty girl. Oh, she's actually getting to encounter her new plant for the first time. And she is albino, and people say like albino geckos, like the light hurts their eyes and all that. So I don't know if that's true or not, but so that's why I was kind of thinking like maybe we don't put a light in her enclosure. Like maybe we kind of just keep her in the darkness, and like we just keep the light from Tyrell's enclosure like kind of radiating off of it for her to see a little bit. But I don't know what to do for her exactly. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I think this is gonna be it for me showing you my animals. I'm probably just gonna hang out in here, clean up a little bit, just hang out with my animals, just work on her enclosure and figure out where I like it best and what to do. And then after that, I'm going to sit down and crochet. I'll probably be in here when I crochet just because I really do enjoy it being in here with everybody, and I just really do love it in here. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Alrighty, I have just finished all of everything that I could with the first skein, and as you know, I did buy the other skeins of yarn today. Now I have to make one more square of each color, and then we will be completely done with every single square. That is 9 times 6, 54? That's 54 squares. And then I don't know what to do after that. Also, do you see I got the black for the border? I got 3 skeins of that because I was afraid that I would not have enough by buying 2. And I definitely don't think I'm gonna have enough if I just buy 1. because it's 54 squares I gotta put a border on. So I don't even know. But I pray that 3 is perfect. Either perfect or more than enough. I have 9 squares here. Obviously they're not all the same color, but I'm gonna lay it out and show you how big one side of this could be with just this size. And keep in mind this is unblocked. I am gonna steam block it. And then I'm also gonna do half double crochets around each square for the borders. So I'm gonna take an account of that as well whenever I lay it out. It'd be about that big.
Okay.
So do I need to add more rows to each one?
I think it's a pretty good size.
Probably.
Okay, so Evan and I came to the decision that I'm pretty sure we're gonna add at least 1 row. Because if you think about it, whenever you sit on it, the outsides are gonna come out too, so it's gonna be pretty big. That's actually depending on how much you fill it up. Because if you fill it up to the brim to pack tight, when you sit on it, it's not gonna come out that much. But if you fill it up like 3/4 of the way, it's gonna still come out and still be really comfy. But I think we're gonna add some more rows to it because we have a whole brand new skein and what's left of that. So I think we have plenty enough yarn to do it.
Hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling that
I believe that this is 18 rows. Count it. Is that 18 rows? It's 18 rows!
It might be.
Okay, so I'm completely done, like literally completely done with making all 9 squares of this color. This is the first color. So now I'm going to do some calculations and math and see where I need these stitches to be.
I will not. No, never mind.
Let's see. I'll let you know. Okay, I just finished the border, like the extra border around it, and I think it looks pretty clean. Like it actually looks like a square instead of what it looked like before. I love it. I really love it. And I didn't count the stitches or anything. I just made sure that it was exact, like the stitch count was right. And honestly, it doesn't look bad. It's fine. Anyways, this is round 1. Maybe we'll do 5. Look how big it is now.
It's beautiful, though. It's perfect.
Thanks.
You're gonna stop there. You're gonna add more.
I think I'm gonna add more, and I think it's gonna make our thing humongous. Are you excited?
I'm excited. My eyes are all foggy.
Okay, I'm home now. So, and I've done some progress. I did this at the pool. Look how much bigger these things are when you add rows. This is 3 rows, and I think 3 is going to be perfect because when we add the border, it's technically going to be the 4th row. So I think that will literally be like perfect. I'm going to show you the size comparison. And by the way, this is all unblocked, unsteamed and everything. So this to this. That is insane. The one without the rows should measure about 7 inches exactly. But the one with the rows measures 9 inches exactly. That's amazing. Since I'm home and I didn't want to like bring everything back and forth, and it's already 10 o'clock and I got to go to bed anyways, kind of soon, I am going to go ahead, now that I have finished one completely, well I need to cut it off, but I have brought all of the other red squares that I have, and I'm going to try to fill up as many the borders that I can on this, and then we'll be done with the red, which is crazy. Not completely done, we still need to do like the actual black border, but as long as we finish like the color part of it, that'll be crazy. Also, I pinned the sides, like I stitch markered the sides so I know where the corners are just for this one, just to make sure I counted everything correctly and I didn't add a stitch or skip one. And I'm going to be doing that to the rest of them too, just to make sure, and it'll help line everything up whenever we go to connect everything. That way like every stitch has a match and everything lines up perfectly. So I have a huge jar of stitch markers and I'm definitely going to put it to use in this project. So 1 down, 7 more to go, baby. I'm not going to record anymore in here just because the lighting is kind of very bad and I want to watch a YouTube video. So I will see you some other time. I don't know when. I'm not going to promise or say whenever, because 9 out of 10 times that never happens. Or it happens and it doesn't turn out what I'll see you later.
Heyo!
It's the next day, it's Wednesday. I actually finished one square last night. So, and then on my lunch break, I made some pasta. It was so yummy and scrumptious. And I also crocheted while doing so. So I was hardcore multitasking. And if you know anything about me, sometimes that's hard. But I got another one done. Let's go. So I have 3 done. I'm a third of the way there for the red color. We got 6 more to do. I have a lot of homework due today that I've been working on, so I don't know if I'll get anything done. Any more done today? Probably tonight when I go home is probably will be my most productive time today besides just now. But anyways, I just want to give you a little update that I only did one last night and I did one today, but I did one yesterday, so we got 3 done. Okay, so it's Thursday, which means this video is gonna come out today. But I just want to tell you, I have officially finished 2 more today. Look at them. I want to talk to you about something real quick before I leave. So the way crocheting works, and like it just kind of, I don't know. But you have a square, and if you keep going around in rows and rows and rows, or even like any shape, just keep going around in rows and rows, and don't increase each row. That way it goes wider. You're gonna have like a column. It's gonna start folding. Instead of like going out, it's gonna fold up since it's the same amount of rows or the same amount of stitches in each row. Well, we're doing 3 rows and we're doing the same stitches, so these corners are starting to curve in. I was scared that it was gonna be an issue, but I think that the amount of rows that we did and whenever we steam block it, it's gonna be perfect and it'll be okay. But anyways, I just want to let you know that in case you're wondering. But anyways, I love you so much. See you next week. Peace out. For my 18th birthday, so he's literally 2. Because he's 2 years old. I love Deb so much. Deb has actually grown so much. So Deb is my.
I don't need a lighter.
Oh my god! Where'd you get those?
So
There was like 4.
April's so look at that. What are you doing? That's cool. Did you see him do so
I'm very, very looking forward to finishing all this.
Hello.